Hey guys, my name is Dar Addison. I'm the founder and inventor of a growing system called Torpedopot. Well, all you do is take your seeds, you throw them in this planter, and it grows your food for you. So we were able to put maybe about 100 seeds, radish seeds inside of this one planter. We never water, we never feed our plants. All we do is supplement, and we get food all the time. We just had the snowfall, and I think it must have been about 4 or 5 inches, and it came and it froze and everything else. But my food is still growing in my torpedo pot. As a matter of fact, I came out this morning because I was very hungry and I wanted something to eat. So I'm coming out to get something to eat. Guys, these are torpedo pots. These are self-growing planters. All you do is put your seeds in this planter and it literally grows your food for you. You never have to grow your food again. And you'll have food like you've never seen before. And this planter must have picked maybe about 50 radish out of this planter. And they continually grow. So I come back and harvest them as I need them. And if I don't need them, I let them sit there until I want them to grow a little bit bigger. But for the most part, I can harvest anytime I want to, when I want to, and always have food. So this morning I got to go in and I got to get me a nice breakfast. I got to get me a really nice breakfast. So I'm going to start picking these radish because, well, I want something to eat. But I want something wholesome and healthy. We've already picked maybe about, like I said, a lot of radish from each one of these planters, but right now it's the winter time. It's gotten a lot cooler, and so it's time for me to start picking the ones that matter the most to me, because I need to have a delicious breakfast, and I'm going to have one. So I'm just going through right now and picking out one of me. Guys, you don't know, these are torpedo pots. These are self-growing planters. All we do is walk up to these planters and we throw our seeds in, and it grows our food for us. We don't ever have to grow our food again. It does everything for us. All we do is simply harvest the food and get as much as we want to out of the planter. Now, I don't water. I don't do anything to these things. As a matter of fact, I'm going to throw some more seeds in here to get some more radish. Normally in a planter like this, we might get about you get about, I don't know, about 70 radish, 50 radish. And they'll grow various sizes based upon how many you want to put in this particular planter. And so I'm not trying to take everything out of this planter because I know that they'll continually grow and I have no problem with that. But what I want to do is get something nice to eat for breakfast so I can have something to eat for breakfast. With torpedo pot, you will never run out of food, okay? You grow during the winter time. You grow during the summertime. There's nothing stopping you from growing and enjoying your food. All you do is put your seeds in this planter right here. Put your seeds in a torpedo pot. See these plants right here? And they've got little knobs on them. Well, they're for controlling the water that goes into this particular planter. Once I put my seeds in, I don't have to do anything else. You know, the funny thing about it is that I was so hungry this morning. I wanted something to eat, and I envisioned coming out and getting radish from these planters. Isn't that big? That's beautiful, isn't it? And so that's what I wanted to have for breakfast. My wife's sitting there cooking some other things, and I figured I'd come out and I asked her, do you like to have? She wants radish and she wants beets. So we've got hundreds of beets and we've got hundreds of radish that are growing in these planters. Now, normally after I get a harvest like this, I put seeds in this planter because this is a beautiful temperature out, right? And all you have to do is just simply drop your seeds in and they'll start to grow automatically. Every 30 days, we're guaranteed to have a crop of radish. And, you know, it's not so much the radish as it is access to healthy food. You want access to healthy food all of the time, not some of the time. You want healthy food all of the time, all of the time. So let's go a little bit further down, and I'm going to see if I can find a little bit more in here. Like I said, we normally harvest. We'll come back and we harvest maybe once every 2 or 3 days. Depending upon how cold it is and how warm it is. Ensuring that we have something to eat and to enjoy our lives with. And like I said, you only pick out the big ones. So it's not like you have to pick out everything you see. You only pick out the ones that mature and mean the most to you. Guys, you don't know, these are torpedo pots. We call these self-growing planters. You never water, you never feed your plants. You simply turn that little knob right there and it creates food. That's what it does. This planter's job is to create food, to create life for you and your family to have for the rest of your life. These planters have been running now for 3 years. We've grown hundreds of pounds of food from these particular planters. I don't have any problem with food. My food grows in the winter, the fall, the summer, the spring, the desert, and lakes, and areas where the water cannot be reclaimed. And dude, Torpedopot does everything for you. Let's go down to the next planter so we can find some more food. And again, there's still a lot of food left in these planters, but I've got a lot to tend with. Okay, so let's go a bit further, see what's down here. Like I said, I picked a lot of these, but I want to, oh gosh, there's still more in here that I want to be able to pull from. And these Torpedopots, rather be the 16-inch Torpedopot. See the discoloration in that Torpedopot? It's been running now for about 5 years. 5 years, this Torpedopot. Producing what? Nothing but food. So that you can have something to eat. We designed these planters to last you and your family for a very, very long time. All you do is put your seeds in this planter. You never water. You never feed. It waters and maintains your plants for you, and you get perfect food all of the time. You see this food? That's perfect microbial growth. It is absolutely beautiful. And I get to have it all of the time. Let's go probe a little bit deeper and see what's in here. We picked out radish out of this planter that you're looking at right now. They've been about, maybe about 10, 15 inches long. So you have those that grow really rapidly fast and they take off. And then you have the middle ground, which are these, and then we have the small ones that are still in there. So we harvest them as we need them. Man. And that's what we do. So let's move down and see if we can find something else so you guys can talk about, oops, I'm gonna knock my radish off. So we have a couple more planters down here. Well, these planters, as you can see, they've got a lot of the weeds growing inside of them because I've harvested so much of the radish that it's not that much left. So what I need to do is reseed this pot, put new seeds inside of this planter so it can grow more radish. And so I'm just going to go down and take a look at what's in here, see if there's anything left that I want, that I need. Not really, not much. We picked an awful lot, and this is just what's remnants is left. Okay, so we still have a lot, and they're still growing, and I'm going to put my new seeds down so we can have even more food. Darryl Addison, Torpedopot.com, Darryl Addison, Torpedopot.com, where we grow wholesome food for you and your family 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. I'm going to go in and eat this. Now, don't let this fool you. With Torpedopot, the planters that we have now, we have maybe about 100 planters. And from those 100 planters, we can grow a ton of food, more food than my local farmer if I wanted to. And I don't have to be there to do it. With Torpedopot, in order to grow food, all you do is walk up to this planter, you drop your seeds in, all right? You never water it. You never feed it. It does everything for you. You drop your seeds in, and it grows your food for you. All we do is supplement. We don't do anything else. All the soils are different, so we supplement to maintain the balance in the soil, especially the microbial balance. And we provide that to you when you purchase our planters. We give you your own microbial balance, which is we don't use any synthetic fertilizers, we don't use any of that stuff. But I'll always have food all of the time, and I'm so happy about it. So I love the taste of radish. I'm not going to kid you. I really love the taste of radish. And so any chance I get to eat them up, I'm going to do it. Exactly what I'm going to do. Darryl Addison, Torpedopot.com. I want you guys to know that you don't have to, your growing doesn't end during the summer or the fall. Your growth needs to go into the winter. If you have a growing solution, like our Torpedopots, they grow food 24 hours a day. You'll never have a problem with food again in your life. All you do is to turn that knob on that Torpedopot, and all the food grows for you. You don't have to grow it anymore. But with these Torpedopots, we don't have a problem with food. We never did, and we never will. Because all we do is walk up, throw our seeds in, and walk away for the rest of the year. I'm not gonna lie to you, I am so hungry. I've got carrots. I've got so many things to choose from. Celery. I've got beets, radish. We're growing a lot of things. It's in the wintertime. Your winter gardening is not over, and I don't want you to think that your life comes to the end, your gardening comes to the end because of the wintertime. No. I want you to use the organic Torpedopot. And well, all you do is throw your seeds in this planter and it grows your food for you. You never ever have to grow your food again. And I want you to realize that. Now, why is it that important? Because, well, guys, food grows by itself. It doesn't require anybody to meddle with. The genetic features within this food was not given it to by me. I didn't create it. I didn't do anything. All I did was take my seeds, drop them in this planter, cover them with soil, and I supplement once every 7 to 10 days, sometimes 30 days, to ensure that my food grows correctly. Even the leaves of all of these plants that you see right now are not highly deficient. They're not highly deficient at all, which means that they're not suffering. Remember now, when I say the word suffering, they've just went through the cold spell, a number of different cold spells where it went down to, I don't know how many degrees, but 20 degrees or something, 14 degrees. And my food survived. There is a food type that you could eat every day of the year, and I want you to find out what it is. For me in my zone, there's all of my spring, my fall, my winter vegetables. They're growing right now. I don't have a problem with that. So in addition to this, I got to go pick my wife. She wants a radish. And then I love radish. Oh my gosh, I love radish. And we have radish leaves and things like that we eat with it. But you will never run out of food with Torpedopot. I want you to be healthy. I want you to think healthy, be healthy. And I want you to carry out your life in a very healthy fashion. Food has always been here. Food has been on the earth longer than you and I have. I don't have to get up in the morning and run to McDonald's or run to some cafe or run to a supermarket. Why? Because I have everything I need for my produce here at my house. When I want a snack, I go out and get me a snack at McDonald's or someplace like that. But for the most part, I'm set, dude. I don't have a problem with it. These planters, every 20 days, they're going to give me a crop of food. Every 20 days, I get a crop of food, dude. I've got over 100 planters. I will never run out of food. And that's what I'm encouraging you. With Torpedopot, these self-growing planters, all you do is throw your seeds in there, and dude, it does the rest. You don't have to do anything else. And I want you to be able to enjoy yourself every day of your life. The soil's good. You never replace the soil. It runs itself right on out. This soil that you see in this planter will be in here for the next 2 to 3 years. Just let it burn itself out. It'll remain in this planter indefinitely. And it just uses the soil over and over again. Microbial growth inside that soil will always be there. And Torpedopot takes advantage of that. What we do is that these planters are designed to create life like you've never seen before. This is life, dude. We've already picked hundreds of these. This is life. Torpedopot creates life. That means we create conditions in this planter so that the microbes can now grow your food. So that now you can taste your food. Taste it. You can smell your food. You've never been able to do that in the past. You can't do that because all of the fungal properties that were normally in the soil has been erased. You're growing it with water and minerals. So the full nutritional benefit that has been given to you in the past has been totally eliminated. Get real food. You can't have a real body, a real life, real functionality until you get real food. We can synthesize a lot of things, but one thing we can't synthesize is the variety of fungus that's inside of this planter. You can't synthesize that in a laboratory. The variety and the abundance and the availability and how plants use that fungus and how living organisms use the fungus and how everything uses that environment to build it up so that this sprouts out and it starts to grow. It's called food. Torpedopot grows a lot of it. I'll talk to you guys later. Great conversation. Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.